Hey there, everybody. Welcome to today's ABLES update. We are just a couple weeks out from the last call where we were talking about how there may have been a shift in sentiment from following earnings. We see here in Facebook that that trend has continued. So following the big break, there was a bit of a recovery, but not a substantial one, and prices have traded back down. If we look at Facebook right now, I think the point to pay attention to is here at the lows. We'll see if those prices can hold. But if we take a look at Netflix here, for example, we can see that that has not been the case here. We see here prices after the initial break, a small recovery, and trading back down, and prices breaking through and making new lows. And following that point, there was another small recovery, a second chance to trade higher, but no follow through there as well. Prices taking out the lows again this week. Now we can see that has weighed pretty heavily here in the NASDAQ, where prices, as other parts of the market, were going on to make new record highs. So here was this initial break, and then prices continuing up and taking out the previous highs in some other parts of the market. We can see that the NASDAQ has failed to do so and currently is back down at testing support. Now, coming into this week, I would have been looking for the market's reaction to the support, and we can see today that in the morning as prices traded down, so we can see here's the morning sell-off. A little bit, just about an hour into the trading session, prices recovered. There was a pullback into the middle of the day, and then into the afternoon session, at least to this point right now, just about half an hour before the close, we can see here another continuation to the upside. So if we take a look over here, then it would look like we're seeing a double bottom here at the support, and there may want to be some strength to the upside in the next week. Now, if we are looking at an intraday opportunity standpoint, or looking for trading opportunities for day traders, that may seem like a negative thing because we often associate trading opportunities or good trading conditions with volatile markets, and that is typically associated with downward price action. So this month, we can see for part of the month, at least the start of the month, it's been relatively poor trading conditions because we see that prices have been very flat, and we can see that the ATR here is falling off. Whereas prior to that, at the end of July, things were very good, and that was associated with downward price action. Now, the key thing here isn't such that downward price action or upward price action is favorable for day trading. It's more a function of how much room is there for prices to move. So what we can see here is as prices were going up, they were approaching record highs, and there wasn't going to be a significant breakout to the upside, and so we can see the volatility falling off. Whereas when prices are trading down, there's plenty of room for prices to continue down. So that's the reason why we might be looking or biased to looking for short-term sell-offs. Now, at the current point here, we can see that the trading opportunities today have been very favorable to the upside. So there shouldn't be a strong bias beyond the idea that we're looking for which direction the price has room to go. Now, currently, if prices want to trade higher, what we can see is that the high points here still give us plenty of room for prices to continue up. We can see here the high, the last high was at just above 7,500, and beyond that, it was at 7,530. So there's over 100 points for prices to trade up, but if it gets up again into record high testing, then we might expect for volatility to compress again. It may not be the case. We may see prices turn around next week, and from there would be considerably more opportunity, but that will be for the market to decide and for us as traders to react to. Okay, so that's going to be it for today's update. If you like today's content, please give us a like on YouTube. And if you haven't tried AbleTrend for yourself, it can be very helpful for your day trading. If you click here on the homepage to 30-day trial, you can see all the information about the offer. We offer typically for $99, but over the weekend we're having a flash sale. You can use the promo code ATR59 to get the trial for just $59 instead of the normal $99 price point. Okay, so hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll catch you next week.